Hey everybody, I hope you're having an amazing Tuesday afternoon. Not sure about your neck of the woods, but mine is burning hot. It is such a hot day, and I'm spending it inside because it's so hot out there, and I am so pale that I feel like I will just burn up and fly away. So, definitely not my kind of day, but I thought it's a perfect day to play with the altar a little bit and make some changes. So I thought we could just kind of hang out and I'm just going to ramble about whatever as I kind of clean off my altar. So what I'm planning to do today is I've been feeling a real connection to the divine feminine, and I do find that my altar typically leans on the masculine side only because of I feel like sometimes I have almost a deeper relationship with the masculine, which is kind of odd, but I want to really connect with goddess energy, and I really, really want to bring some more of that into my life. So I thought that I would dedicate my altar to goddess energy, and when I think goddess energy, obviously images of goddess, but also images of the sea, because I always associate the ocean and the sea with her. So I'll be keeping the goddess candles, but taking off my god candles and adding a lot of ocean kind of themed stuff and bringing that out a little bit more. Woo! Oh my gosh, it's been such a busy, I don't know about you guys, but summer has just started and I feel like it's just flying by, and before we know it, it's going to be July. Like, that's just so crazy to me. It's flying by. So what I like to do is, before the solstice, or the Sabbath I should say, I do like to decorate my altar in that theme. But I find the moment the Sabbath's over, I'm kind of like, okay, like, I'm done looking at this, like, I need something else to kind of focus my energy on and stuff. And I do the same at Christmas time. I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that, like, I'll put my decorations up. I'm trying, for the sake of my husband, the beginning of December, but by Boxing Day, I am taking them down. Like, I can't deal with looking at another Christmas elf or candy canes anymore. Like, it has to go. And I'm kind of the same with my altar with the Sabbaths. I love it, like, leading up to it. It gets me all excited and, like, pumped, and then afterwards I'm just like, ugh, I need to look at something else. Like, I can't do this. So I'm kind of mixing it up here today. Like I say, really mixing it up, because to not have Anubis hanging out on the altar, I don't know. I don't know how long that will last. We'll see. I like trying new things. Here we go. Alright, so I just grabbed some incense because I realized I didn't have any here. And before I set it up, I just want to cleanse the space a little bit and get some incense going. And then I can use it once everything's back on the altar to kind of cleanse it, rededicate the space. So let's see what kind of luck I have with the charcoal today. If you've seen other videos, you may have realized I don't always have the best luck with the charcoal. We just had our midsummer celebration last Thursday on the 21st, and oh my goddess. It was, I think, one of the best rituals that we've done as a group yet. Like, oh my goodness. The energy was out of this world. We danced, we sang, we had this part that once you get to a certain point in the ritual, we have like open floor where anyone can add anything. So I did like little tarot readings for everyone, and people chanted and drummed, and oh, I don't care if my neighbors think I'm nuts. It was awesome. And we had a bonfire, of course, and yeah. It was a really, really, really great ritual. And then we had like a feast afterwards, and it was all like summer fruit and like vegetables and cookies. And we had wine, and I might have had a little bit too much, and we had mead, and I think I might have had a little bit too much of that too. Got a little too merry, if you will, the day after the solstice. I was definitely feeling it. But oh my gosh, what a magical time. The singing and the chanting and the dancing, it was just magic. It was really magical. Really, really was. It was a special night, I feel like. It changed things in the group. I feel like it made us connect. In ways that maybe we haven't before, you know, like on a deeper level. Something happened that night. Something really, really magical. See, I have the worst luck with these charcoal things. This should be all smoky. And I know it's hot. Witchcraft, not always perfect. These guys know I'm keeping it real. Come on, you little bugger. But yeah, it was an awesome night. It was so good. It was good just to celebrate too, and celebrate with people. Just having that sense of community. We don't always have that, you know? So it was just really nice. I cleanse this space and dedicate it to the goddess. Pretty lackluster, but I swear there's smoke coming out of it. I swear. It's just taking its good sweet time. Maybe it'll kind of heat up as we go. I'll set it right here. How was your solstice? You know, like, did you do anything fun? Did you do anything different? Did you experience anything that you haven't experienced in Circle before? And do you do your rituals solitary? I would love to know, because I still consider myself very much a solitary witch in many ways. And sometimes the best rituals are ones that you kind of do on your own in the privacy of your home or outside or, you know, whatever. Like, I feel like that can be very magical. This was the solstice candle that we used, so I am going to put that on the altar for sure. And I love having my salt lamp on the altar. And it gives a nice kind of glow. It's so hot. Oh my gosh. I'm really mixing it up this time. I feel like, I don't know, kind of see what happens here. I never go into this with a plan. Like, I always just kind of go with what feels right, kind of what happens, to things where, I don't know, I just get a feeling like that's where they should go. It's a little wedding picture of me and my husband, very romantic. I'm going to put that on the altar. Celebrate our love. Usually I just use whatever tea lights I have, but I actually picked up some apple scented ones because we're going into that time of year, you know, we're going into that waning time, so I thought the smells of apples would kind of bring me to that energy. And I'm using all new tea lights. This is, every time I go to the beach, every time I go to the ocean, with the exception of this guy, I pick up stones and shells that kind of stand out to me, sea glass, And I've been throwing it in this jar and or this vase, and it's been kind of just growing slowly but surely. And I'm gonna put that on the altar. I really want that sea kind of vibe this time. Oh, I feel all over the place, you know, like my thoughts are going to the midsummer celebration, and my thoughts are on the altar, and I don't know, I just feel kind of jumbled today. Maybe it's my raging PMS, I don't know. Well, these are gonna go back on. Maybe on here. Gotta have that crone energy. This over here. Some nice mother energy. This always gives me a maiden vibe. I think it's probably supposed to be like a mother, the spiral and everything, but it just gives me a maiden vibe. So my maiden, mother, and crone, plus then Nyx, and of course the Virgin Mary. I really like the look of these kind of, the stick thing I've been collecting with candles with feathers, so that's going back on there for sure. A little crystal ball. And I wanted the Ouija board planchette on there for some reason. I really felt called to having that on the altar, so there it is. That's the kind of thing with these, is that I guess I just kind of go with what feels right, what items in the house stand out to me. And I know, like, aside from just when the Sabbats change, like, I also feel like when items in my house are really standing out to me, and it's like, oh, that would look awesome on the altar, or, oh, I feel called to put this on the altar, then I definitely make sure to listen to that and go with that kind of as a guide. Here are the oils that I use. This is that orange oil that I made. This is an oil I received in a swap. And this is a love oil for those passionate nights. I'm gonna start too. This is new for me. I've never been much of a record keeper. One of my best friends gave me this journal. The future is in the palm of your hand, with the hand that's over here. And I'm gonna start doing a book of mirrors. So my plan is, when I do workings at the altar, I'm going to start taking notes, and I'm also going to start jotting down some dreams. In a swap, I received this self-care sachet, and it had like pink Himalayan salt, pieces of rose quartz, rosemary, and lavender, and I was sleeping with it on the altar or under my pillow. And I have to tell you, I have had some of the heaviest, craziest dreams since I put that there, and so I just took it away because I really need some sleep. I'd be waking up like in the middle of the night like, oh my god, like revelation, dreams about people from high school, old relationships, old friendships that just didn't work out, you know, stuff we all go through. But I was having some serious revelations, and it was potent. So if you want to make one, all it is that pink salt, rose quartz, rosemary, lavender, and in a little bag, and wow, powerful stuff. Highly recommend it if you're ready for it. Holy moly. I just want lots of blue, so I'm gonna fight with this bracelet and try to get it to go on this. Come on, you little bugger. There we go. I love lighthouses. They remind me of where, you know, my home. Like, I live right by the ocean, so I live where I am in the world. It's right on the sea. Another more sea rocks that I've picked up. Solidite that I received. I may have said that wrong. I'm never good at pronouncing stuff. Not my strong point. I'm just smelling candles back here like a crazy person. This is my Salem candle. You guys have seen this before, and this is just a purple one that I picked up for midsummer. So I'm just gonna kind of, actually this I want elevated. Just so, there we go. Here we go. Because I know I'll light that and then I'll get wax all over this scarf. I just use scarves as altar cloths. I've never been one to go out and spend like a bunch of money on an altar cloth. I mean, there's some beautiful ones, and don't get me wrong. When I see one that really connects with me, I'm sure I'll buy it, but I get a lot of satisfaction out of just using scarves that I wear that I'm not wearing right now. Like I said, it's hotter than the devil's dick right now. Like, I am not wearing any scarves anyway. I don't think I want those. I was going to put these on the altar to represent the elements, but I don't know. I'm not feeling them now, so we'll use this little besom to represent air as it sweeps out that energy. And I have a chicken bone that a turkey bone that I've saved since Christmas dinner, and I'm gonna put that on there to represent Earth. Just gonna stick it right over the goddess like this. And of course my little petition box. Another little representation of air, little feather. Earth, air, lots of water, fire with the candles and the reds, that's good. I try to get in somewhat balanced with the energies and the elements when I do at the altar. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary though. What do you think? Do you do that? Do you make sure you have a little earth, air, fire, water, or do you just kind of go with what you feel like? Now, I'm feeling exceptionally wild. I saw these lights in the closet. I usually put them out at Christmas time, but I was like, you know what? Like, who says I can't have some funky blue lights on my altar? Like, pff, this is mine, baby. This is my magical space, and if I feel like my magical space should have funky blue lights, well, guess what? It's gonna have funky blue lights. A little extra mood lighting, if you will. There. I don't know how I feel about that. There. Woo! Ooh! It's coming. It's coming along. Love this. I love doing it like this. Like, just not knowing, kind of having a theme. Like, I knew I wanted a real goddess feminine energy theme, but I really had no idea where it was going to go, and I'm really quite pleased with this. Oh, and Anna Green Gables. Every summer, I read one of the Anna Green Gables books. I'm trying to stretch them out. I am on the third book this summer. It's my third summer since I've been to Prince Edward Island, which I thought was a very magical trip for me. It really, I needed it. It was soul food. So I'm going to put Anne on the altar as well to just represent that feminine maiden energy. So thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for just kind of being here, listening to me ramble, listening to me go on about the altar and summer solstice. Please share with me your summer solstice adventures. If you make a video of your altar, please share it with me. I would love to see it. And just thank you for hanging out, and I hope that your day is full of magic and love. Until we meet again. Alright, so here the altar is consecrated, blessed. Ready for magic to happen. Blessed be.